Hi YouTube! Today we'll be discussing the Soft Matte Complete Foundation from NARS, and today I will be applying it in the shade Macao. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, I'm the ThesPNation. I am an OG YouTuber who primarily reviews luxury beauty products all the time. And since you're already here, I'd really appreciate it if you would go ahead and hit that like button. Most importantly, hit that subscribe button and definitely hit that notification bell just so that you're aware of all the videos that I have coming out. Being that NARS's new foundation launches today, the Soft Matte Complete Foundation, I got a lot of people requesting me to actually review this in the shade Macao, just so that you could also, see this particular shade. As in my previous video on this foundation, I did, of course, use the shade Marquises. So you asked, and in this video, I will go ahead and deliver. Of course, I'm going to start out with the Mineral Veil Primer from Hourglass. And as far as the previous video is concerned, I will try to follow, all the products that I used in that video. I may use just a few extra things just because. Overall, I'm going to use the exact same products just so that you can get roughly the same look that I got in that video, but just with a different foundation shade. I also wanted to say thank you to you guys for watching my videos because I'm getting so very close to being eligible to becoming a partner again, because you need 4 hours of watch time. 4 hours. You need 4,000 hours of watch time, and I've gotten so close. And I mean, I came back to YouTube in April, so it's only been several months, and we're like getting really close to 4,000 hours. So thank you so much, guys. Like, this means so much to me. Now that my skin is prepped and primed, I'm going to go in with the Soft Matte Complete Foundation, and of course this is in the shade Macao. Per NARS, they describe this as being for medium dark to dark skin with olive undertones, as I mentioned in my previous video, because I've always used the shade Macao in every formula. It's very interesting, but this, again, we'll see how this works because I've always used Macao, so I don't expect, any issues. And to be honest, if you look at both shades, if you put them side by side, shade-wise, they look roughly the same. It's just the undertones are slightly different. Unless I've been blind this whole time and been on my Stevie Wonder and didn't notice. This shade should work just like the other. I don't know this for a fact, but I feel the shade Macao is probably the most bought shade, especially for people of color, because a lot of people, they see other YouTubers wearing this and they think that they can, wear this particular shade. And like I said, people have thought that this, is just a golden shade. And some people have said that it used to be golden in terms of the undertones, and then they changed it to olive. I don't know if that's true or not, but there's something strange because I swear this used to be called or described as having a golden undertone. So I don't know, but people watch other YouTubers wear it, and you have to understand that a lot of YouTubers who wear, especially people of color who are in front of lights, they use ring lights, and they use lights that are so bright that in person, and when you see them walking down the street in the sun or something, they not that skin tone. So I mean, I don't know, y'all. And people want to have that golden undertone. Everybody wants it, but not everybody has one. So I just think that you should go by what your undertone is, just to be safe and just to know that you're able to rock something. Now if you're neutral, that's different. If that's not you, if you're somebody who's a true cool undertone, if you have pink, or if you're deeper, if you have red in your skin, you should not be wearing a golden undertone. Hey, do what you want. It ain't my money. It's just my advice. And as you can see, this looks just like Marquises. It looks absolutely perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and do the second half of my face. And again, just so you know, when I squeeze product out of the tube, I'm using a very tiny amount because this is a very full coverage foundation. Like right now, I have 5 o'clock shadow and you cannot see it now. Even as I continue to apply this, I just feel like Macao looks better. Like, I like this foundation shade. I've always liked Macao because honestly, I don't really see much of a difference, but I feel like Macao just something about it. And as you can see on the back of my hand, I still have a lot of product left that I'll just have to wipe off because this is in a tube, so there's no way for me to get this back in. As usual, go ahead and buff out around my face. I'm going to actually use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Amande instead of the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet. I was going through my makeup collection today and I totally forgot that this was sitting there among like 40 or I don't know how many other concealers. I haven't used this in a minute because of course they have the I think it's the Soft Matte Complete Concealer, the one in the jar. I do have that one as well. I did find it. I just prefer concealers like this. I kind of just bought that just to buy it, but Amande is like a perfect color for me. And it was really hard for me to decide because I didn't want to really deviate that much from the previous video, because of course I used the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in that video. Then I saw my Gucci bronzer just sitting there lonely, and I was just like, oh my god, like I really want to use this. But this, because it's a, you know, a matte old look, you know, and even though the concealer is, you know, not exactly a matte concealer, I'm just going to still stick with this, and I'll go ahead and go in with the Airbrush bronzer. And of course that's in shade 3, also known as Tan. Just gonna lightly put that on, as I do, just to get, as I like to call, a whisper. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out my concealer. Also in the previous video, I did use the Laura Mercier Honey Translucent Powder, but I did, you know, again, I was going through my makeup collection. I did find this powder from NARS. This is, oh my god, this is like so beat up. It has like tape on it, I don't know why. It's the Soft Velvet Loose Powder, and this is in the shade Beach. I'm gonna go ahead and use that because I'm trying to, like, you know, NARS it up here a bit. And of course I'm using the smallest amount, just a tiny amount. We're not gonna bake with this. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and dust this off. I'm just gonna do a final brushing over my entire face to kind of unify everything. For my lashes, I'm just gonna use a little bit of Faux Cils. In the previous video, I did also use the Airbrush Flawless setting spray, but today I really wanna give, you know, Hourglass a go, just because I have both of them among other setting sprays, and she needs some love right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. I feel like my skin is giving off a bit more of a glow, and I am absolutely loving it. I freaking love Hourglass. I'm just becoming a big fan very quickly. And you know, I love their primer. I have the primer on, of course, and the setting spray is absolutely amazing. As far as reviewing this foundation, again, I'm not really reviewing it in this video, just because, again, I will link my video of me doing a comprehensive review of the foundation in the shade Marquises. But I will go ahead again and compare both shades of Macao and Marquises, just so that you can see them side by side again. So the shade right here, this is Macao, and according to NARS, again, this is for medium dark to dark skin with olive undertones. And then over here we have Marquises, and this particular shade is actually one shade up, so it's like medium deep 5 versus medium deep 4 according to NARS, and this one is for medium dark to dark skin with golden undertones. So again, if you look at both of them on camera, honestly, in person, it looks the same. They look very similar because the tones are the same, but the undertones are not. So ultimately, if you are someone who wears Macao and it's worked for you and you're happy with it, you can still wear that shade in this foundation, because again, I'm wearing it in this video. Previous video, I'm wearing Marquises, and you know, that one obviously looked really good too. So honestly, if you are a Macao person, you probably could wear the other. You know, if you are someone who is a true golden undertone, you probably can wear both of them like me. And again, for me personally, this is just a revelation for me. I didn't know that there were two shades, you know, literally side by side in the NARS range that I can wear and feel very comfortable with, because honestly, I kind of like this one more than the other. But then again, I think my opinion's being swayed just because I did use the Veil primer or the Veil setting spray, and it just gave my skin like this. I don't know. I really like how this looks. I'm not sure how this is going to look in post and on camera. I'm not 100% sure, but according to my mirror, this looks amazing. And again, the previous one, you know, it looked great too. I like both. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I got a number of requests from people wanting to see this in Macao. So definitely let me know what you think. Again, I will have a link down below because this foundation launches today. I will go ahead and have that down there. It will be an affiliate link, and you do not have to purchase from it. Of course, if you do choose to, thank you so much. It helps the channel and supports, you know, everything that goes into this channel, because this is not for free. So definitely feel free to do that. And remember that if you wanted more of a comprehensive review, if you wanted to know about pricing and just, you know, how I feel, you know, more in depth, feel free to watch that previous video before you make your decision on purchasing this, because that video, of course, has a bit more information. But definitely let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're going to get this. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with a whole lot more, guys. Ciao.